Yes, my YouTube fans. Um, good evening to you all. This evening, I will be showing you what will be on my menu for this evening. However, whenever time I'm doing a menu, I always like to show my ingredients before I start it, because whenever time I'm doing something, I would always like for someone, if they wish to try this that I'm showing them, they have it from the beginning, so therefore they can try it themselves to do. So right now I'm going to show you, this is going to be what I'm going to be cooking this evening. This is some bulgur. This is bulgur wheat right here. I use this as a replacement for rice. So while I'm going to be cooking my bulgur, I'm going to show you how I prepare it. I normally steam it in coconut milk. You can grate the real coconut, otherwise you could use just a little coconut from the tin, which I rather my natural coconut milk. But to be honest, when I'm doing bulgur, I just use a little from the tin, because I don't like it too much creamy, because it can be too saggy, and I like it kind of shelly like rice. I also sometimes put a little garlic butter to my bulgur, because you don't really want to use too much grease. Worse if you're watching your weight and watching your cholesterol, because in this time, I'm also going to be doing some saltfish, and this is the saltfish right here. I'm going to wash it and I'm going to boil it off. Okay, with the saltfish, well, we say saltfish, Jamaicans say saltfish. A lot of other people say codfish, but to be honest, codfish, saltfish is the same thing. So I have my original baked bean. I'll be using the codfish with the baked bean. I have my black pepper here. I have my tomato here. I have my onion, my sweet pepper, my garlic, thyme, and I have scallion. So this is what I'm going to be preparing for you today, and I would like to show you from start to finish, so if you want, you could try it. When I finish over there, I'm going to be doing some punch, and my punch is consistent of peanut, banana, Ensure, vanilla, oatmeal, and almond breeze milk, and sweetened, because I don't take sugar. I don't really use sugar. From time to time I'll be showing you what I do, because I used to be a diabetic for over a period of time, for years. When I came here, I decided that medication is not for me. Now listen to me very careful. I'm not saying you must get off your medication, but what I'm saying to you, it is definitely not for me. I personally choose not to, because I can't manage medication. So in that way, what I do, I stay off certain stuff. I eliminate certain stuff from what I eat. I just don't eat certain stuff no more. So what I want you to do, you could try what I've done too, because for 12, 13 years, going 12 years now, I'm no longer taking medication. I still am borderline, but I stay away from medication, because I try to eat right. I try to change my diet. The weight, sometimes I weight up, sometimes it down, but to be honest, I just normally try to watch what I eat, and it works for me for 12 years. I've never been to the doctor where I have a relapse or anything. I just know what I eat, and I know what I'm taking. So this is what I'm going to show you how to prepare. So now I'm going to show you how to do to boil up the saltfish, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so this is my olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. I don't tend to normally to use regular oil, so I just pour some of the olive oil in the pot, and first thing I'm going to fry up the codfish. So Excuse me, I've been moving in up and down. So at this time I'll be putting, hold on a minute, my hand touch this plug here. I'm putting in the codfish in the pot. It will be fry a little. Understand? I'll let it fry. Excuse me. Okay. Alright. So the codfish, you know, when I'm doing my codfish, I like it to fry a little before I put in my herbs. So I like it to be fry a little, just saute a little. Some people say they do the herbs and stuff first, but for me, I look a crunch to my codfish, so I don't do that. Honestly, I don't. I rather to let it fry a little in the pot. You understand? So you do it your way. That doesn't mean you don't know how to cook, and that doesn't mean I don't know how to cook. That's what worked for you, and this is what worked for me. So I'm bringing my kitchen to you to show you how I done mine. So right now I'm doing mine. I'm inviting you on this journey with me to show you how I do mine. So over here, as I said, the more you get used to my channel, you will realize and understand how much I love herbs. I have my onion, my sweet pepper, my tomato, my garlic, my scallion, and my thyme. So soon as that saute in the pot a little, kind of fry up a little, I will pour the herbs and let it fry up a little. And soon as the herbs saute and sweat it with the saltfish, and for those of you, the saltfish is a codfish. And then after that, then I have my original baked beans that I'll be pour into it. As I said, I have different ways of how I cook stuff. Depends on how the person might want it. When I'm at work, at times I cook like 3 different pots because I personally don't eat certain way. My boss will want certain things, and the elderly lady I look after, she might need hers in a different way. So I used to cook in different pots because when I was home, my husband, he's vegetarian. He used to only eat fish. But the difference with me and him eating fish, he have never felt no way left out while eating his fish, because I try to incorporate stuff. So in his meal, like if I'm doing stew peas with meat for myself and the kids, I'll be using a fish head, or I'll be using saltfish to cook his stew. So I always used to be cooking different pots. Now I'm pouring the herbs into the saltfish for it to fry up a little. So soon as this fry up a little, as I said, I kind of like to have a little crunch to my codfish. You might fry up your herbs first. I don't. I normally fry up my codfish first, and normally I put a piece of Scotch bonnet pepper in it, and I said different soaks for different folks. Left to how you love your stuff. If it is colorful and lovely and nice and looking rich, you understand me? So this is how I personally love to do it. One thing with olive oil, sometimes it takes a little more than the regular oil, but I try to stick to less oil. Sorry, excuse me if the camera is shifting a little because I hold it in my hand. So I got to close the room door here because I don't like the smell of food to go in the room. So yeah, I just stirring up the herb saute and fry up nicely. That's what I'm doing. And if you're thinking that, whoa, she forgot no, I don't forget the bulgur. What I do, I turn down the flame very low, and this is the bulgur. You see it? I should give you a look. This is how the bulgur look. And this is really, you don't miss rice when you eat your bulgur, I'm telling you. And not because it's bulgur, where you say it's not rice, that doesn't mean you still have to indulge in certain amount. You still have to watch the portion, the intake of the amount. But for so far, everyone I've introduced to the bulgur. I wonder who owned the company for this thing, because with the amount of people that I introduced to bulgur here and put them from bulgur porridge, bulgur peas and rice, bulgur and peas, it's just like the peas and rice. Oh, a lot of my bulgur and my codfish and baked bean.